welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann and welcome to today's video. We are starting 75 books.
So I did some thinking. I have designed a 75-day challenge similar to 75 hard, but also nothing like it. 75 booked is a 75-day reading challenge. Every day you will be doing 2 45-minute reading sessions. The second rule I have is that you will finish a water bottle during both sessions. Third rule is one of the 2 sessions has to be out of bed.
If you have been anywhere near Book Talk lately, you have probably heard so many people talking about this new challenge called 75 Booked.
Today we're going to be doing the 75 Booked challenge.
75 booked.
My 75 booked.
The 75 booked.
75 booked.
75 booked.
D75 booked.
But it has been the craze along the book talk / booktube community. I've been seeing it everywhere. I was like, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. And then I said, you know what, let's do it. YOLO, you only live once. So anyhow, that is what we're about to jump into. I am filming this actually after I've done my first almost full week, and it is a fun video. We read a new release, we read an arc, we read, what else did we read? Books that have been on my TBR forever that I just now got to. And I honestly didn't think it would make that big of a difference in my regular reading schedule, but honestly it has. It's a lot more structured, obviously, because you have the 2 dedicated times. And anyhow, so I'm enjoying it so much, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you guys soon. Okay, the 45 minutes is up, but I do think I'm gonna stay here and finish because I have like maybe 50 pages left. Let me do the math on that real quick. 53. Yeah, I have 50 pages left, so I just want to sit and finish it. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, 45 minutes turned into like an hour, but I did finish Sandwich, and you guys saw my review in a different video. So I'm loving the 75 book so far because look at me, I got through a book. Okay, I'm gonna now go gather myself. I did realize I only drank like half of my water during this, so we're gonna carry some more water. Anywho, okay, TTYL. Wild Dark Shore. Good morning, happy day 5 of 75 booked. Oh my gosh, my head hurts so bad. I've been up for like 3 hours now. Anywho, I've just been reading. I really want to try to finish My Husband's Wife today, even though I'm only like maybe 40 pages in, so I can move on to the favorites, and I feel like I can. My only goals of the day are literally to go get groceries and read, so and work out, so I think we can do that.
Never been to California, never been to LA. So I'll stay home and write these songs. Pretend
I'm 50 pages in and I'm so confused.
my friends are getting old.
What?
They're settling down. So I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's
This will last for about like 5 minutes. I can't even take this seriously with my clothes drying. Okay. I mean, like, genuinely, just the theme of the book is confusion. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. And I have heard this is the synopsis of most, or actually, I've only seen like a few reviews because this is a newer book. But just gonna circle back. Theme is confusion. I'm halfway-ish, like maybe a few pages shy. I think there's 300. Yeah, there's a little more than 300 pages. So it is good and it has me gripped and I don't want to put it down. But the theme still is confusion. Okay, this is a quote from the book. Also, I feel like it pretty much sums up my reading experience. Whenever I think I've got my ducks in a row, one of them effing flies off. Yeah. I'm confused. It is really good and it's captivating and it has my attention. But, yeah. I have no guesses and I am confused. You guys, this book's effing insane and I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. Okay, I do have to say a little bit of my prediction might be coming true. I don't know. What? Oh my god, what is that? What? So confused. Oh. New POV enters the chat. Okay. Okay. I'm at the epilogue. I'm so confused. Like, take a shot every time I say I'm confused. What did I just read?
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I just had to reread the last 2 chapters like 5 times. Oh my gosh, I'm gagged. Hi divas, what's up? It is a few days later. No, it's not a few days later. Hi divas, what is up? So I filmed this before I had my coffee, number 1. Number 2, talked for like no less than 15 minutes. So we're gonna do some rapid fire reviews. So you guys watched the emotional roller coaster that was me, myself, and I reading My Husband's Wife. Yeah. Pros, unputdownable. Pros, gagged the entire time. As you can see from the footage, that's like, I think it was like 45 minutes of footage that I cut down into what you just watched the past like probably 5 minutes. This book, I was confused the entire time, but like in a good way. So when I'm like, I'm confused, I'm confused, I know what's going on, but I'm also like, who is this? How did she get there? And that has to do with the fact that there's a lot of personalities and people and switching and confusion and all the things. So my final synopsis is I rated this either a 3.5 or a 4 because I genuinely could not put it down. Like, I had to sit and finish it in one sitting because I needed answers and I need them now. Really, like, as all the reviews say, I mean, there's a thrill and a twist and a turn around like every corner in this book. My head is still reeling from it. Like today, head is still like, what did we consume yesterday? Because not only did I finish this one, which like I said, 3.5/4, is it my favorite thriller ever? No. Is it one that I would like die for, like the only one left, or It's Not Her? No. But couldn't put it down. Didn't know what was gonna happen and was surprised by the twist. So anywho, that is that on My Husband's Wife. Now moving on to The Road Trip by Mary Kate Andrews. This was an arc and I finished it yesterday. I realized whenever I was editing this, I took no horizontal clips of me reading this. So yeah, that's fun, a lot of fun. But I read it in like definitely less than a week, probably a few days. I love Mary Kate Andrews. Here's the thing, I've met Mary Kate Andrews. I have a few of her signed copies. Her Christmas books are everything to me. I, as a Southern girl myself, just like love the way she genre mixes. Like she always has some sort of like mystery or like what is going on, basically just mystery. She has love in it, or romance. She has family / found family, some sort of element of that in there. And then she also has like the Southern sass of an older Southern lady. And she's a great author to support in these times because she goes on social media and does WTAF Wednesdays, which is What the Actual Wednesdays, and my entire family loves them. I literally found a sticker or something that says What the Actual, and I give it to my mom and she loves it. Anyway, the point of the story is this book. When I found out about this book like months ago, it was like right when I was leaving for Ireland. I was like, there's no way that one of my favorite authors in the world is writing a book about taking a road trip in Ireland, and she was. And also want to say here, thank you so much to NetGalley. Like guys, I'm pinching myself every single day because it feels like I get either approved for an arc or I'm making connections with publishers, and I'm so grateful and it's so cool. And I just thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mary Kay. Thank you so much, St. Martin's, and then also NetGalley for this advanced reader's copy. So basically we have two sisters who are polar opposites. Maeve and I always want to say Teresa, but I think it's Therese. And Therese is like the wild child, doesn't have any form of her life together, artist, actress, like crazy in a good way. And then Therese is like the type A sister, the one that came home, or the one that moved in to help take care of their dying mother, feels like she has the weight of the world on her shoulders. So they're polar opposites. They don't get along, they argue like cats and dogs, and basically their mom has left them one dying wish, which is that they are to go to Ireland on this road trip and solve a generation old, I think it goes back 3 generations, mystery that happened whenever the sister's great grandma immigrated to America. So anyway, they go, we follow them as they are sticking their nose into everyone's business in Ireland and trying to figure out and solve this mystery. You're dealing with grief, you're dealing with complex family dynamics. Obviously, like I said, you're dealing with mystery and trying to figure out a cold case. You're dealing with romance because one of the sisters, or actually both sisters, have their own love stories in the book. And anyway, it was so cute. I loved it so much, especially as someone who's living in Ireland. I do have to say Mary Kay did an amazing job at all the Irish little quirks, sayings, names, just like the general attitude of how people are. And that's like so cool. That's goals. I hope one day I could write a book as funny and fun as this one was to read. And anyway, it was very realistic because even though you might not be on a road trip with your sister that you can't get along with in the middle of Ireland, you do understand most other of the family dynamics, and anyone can relate if you have any sort of complex family dynamics of any kind. So I really enjoyed it, loved it so much, and thank you again, mcconaghy, St. Martin's, and Mary Kay so much. And I have a lot of fun arcs that I am gonna start, but my first 45 minutes I am going to be reading the favorites. I've actually already read like 20 minutes. I'm on page 25 and I can tell I'm already going to be addicted and want to finish this within the next few days. So I also know it's going to break my heart, so that's fun. But yeah, that's where we're at for, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's day 6. Good morning, divas. Hi, it's Sunday. A tripod. Here's the thing, I bought the tripod because I was like, perfect, I'm gonna buy a tripod where I can put my camera sideways so I can have better TikTok quality right here. Turns out this one does not go sideways, but I am keeping it because it's a really nice tripod and it wasn't that expensive. So anyhow, good morning. Once again, I didn't sleep that well last night. I slept better, but not well. There's been one day this week, which is a win. A win is a win. That I've actually been like, oh wow, look at me. Waking up, I think I literally got out of bed at like 8:30. And then I had so much time to do activities throughout the day. It was like insane. Anyhow, hi. I think I'm gonna go ahead and read because I think today's gonna be the last day of the challenge because it is the 7th day, and I thought I would catch you guys up on what I've been reading. Okay, you guys, I did not catch you up on the favorites yesterday. I literally promised myself after editing yesterday I'm not gonna record until I have caffeine in my system. Yet here I am. Anyhow, I read to part 2 of the favorites, which is 100 pages in. I can see how people like get addicted and can't stop reading. Somehow I was able to put it in, but I think it's only because I read and then I went to go work out. And let me pull it up to see where I am in it. I got approved for a NetGalley. I don't know, within the last couple of days. I'm on chapter 4, so I'm like 15% in. And I'm already sucked in. It's called How to Find Love in the Cereal Aisle. And it's by Alissa. I don't know how to say her name, but I will say that what was her first book? She went viral from her first book where she wrote about like situationships. And okay, I'm editing this. I'm just popping on to say I was very excited about this book, and I love Alissa and following her, and I've enjoyed following her writing journey. Anyway, I just want to say, no matter what I look like in this video, I was very excited. I'd not had coffee yet, so my mind was a little hazy. I was a little like in outer space, and just want you to know, very excited about what I'm reading. Very excited about this book, which you guys will see whenever you see me wrap it up. But in this clip up here, I'm like, girl, you are not selling this. I love Alissa, loved her books. She just posted a video where she was comparing the 2 covers because I guess she just got art copies, and they look so good together, so much so I might have to go out and buy Call It What You Want. So anyhow, okay, I have followed her like ever since that, so I'm very excited. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm relating a lot. But basically, I actually didn't even read the synopsis. I think it's a romance about our main character, who's a writer who's written this like successful first debut novel, and it's done really well. Or I think she's written a few, but long story short is she's just gotten dumped by her boyfriend, and the part about it is like she's just gone on her first book stop and word vomited to the audience during her Q&A about where she's at, and because someone asked her about drawing inspiration from personal experience. And I was like, yep, no, that would be me if I had a Q&A. That would be me. Anywho, but I did also get a copy of A Sociopath's Guide to a Successful Marriage, which I'm very excited. It's by M.K. Oliver. I actually think it's out. I'm not totally sure. I saw one of the publishers post about it yesterday, like, go get these books, they're free on NetGalley right now. So I went and got it because I had seen something about it on TikTok this week. And so I got that, and then I also have Beatrice Williams' new book, When You Love Me, and I just have to say I love the cover art, and I think this year that cover art, like the very artsy, I can't even show you, but the very like artsy, beautiful, I'll put something on the screen, is gonna be like super big this year, I feel. Anywho, okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee, do my ice roll, and get my 45 minutes of reading in. Okay, you guys, I just finished my 45 minutes. I took like a pause in the middle of it, so it probably wasn't 45 minutes straight, but I made it to 53%. I think I'm gonna keep reading because I probably can finish this in like an hour, and I'm kind of behind on my NetGalley reviews, and I would like to just finish it, so I'm gonna go ahead and review it, put that up, not have to worry about that later. And the book is so good. I'm like into it. I think I know what's gonna happen. I mean, I know what's gonna happen. And yeah, it's very cute, very wholesome. Vibes I would give are like Ruin the Friendship by Taylor Swift. So let's see what happens. Also, it's Sunday, so that means I'm gonna put on a book, my favorite booktuber, while I finish reading. I feel like I can probably finish this in like an hour, but we will see.
I don't know, I don't care about the sheep personally.
You guys, I just finished. Oh my god, that was so cute. Okay guys, I want to talk to you guys about the book. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I actually finished it. It was so good, and I can't remember the last time like the book has felt like, what's the word I'm looking for, balanced. It felt like such a beautiful balance and like genuinely a rom-com. Like it felt like I was reading a early 2000s rom-com. But essentially we follow Alissa, who is an author. She has just finished or published, is on book tour for her second like sophomore novel, and her first one was dedicated to her boyfriend, now her ex-boyfriend. And essentially we just follow as I just said Alissa, didn't I? Yep. The author's name is Alissa, the main character's name is Ansley, and when I was writing the review for not Goodreads but NetGalley, I kept typing Alissa instead of Ansley. Anyway, Ansley, we follow Ansley. She and her boyfriend of like 3 years has just broken up. Or not just broken up, but essentially we go back and forth between current timeline and their breakup, which is really interesting. I can't think of a time I've ever read a book like that. Like for instance, like a chapter like 370 days before the breakup. So you're going back in time as she's going through these feelings, but essentially she is in a writer's block. She can't figure out what she wants to write, how she's going to be able to write a romance after experiencing this heartbreak. And yeah, so in the breakup she's like lost all of her like friends, and so she feels very alone, and it's just her and her guy best friend Lucas. And anyway, essentially her and Lucas end up going on this journey together where she starts recording, she has this post go viral, and she starts recording all these like her trying to initiate these meet cutes via tropes. So like Grumpy Sunshine, one she's like in the grocery store trying to to like meet cute. There's like a few different ones. It's a lot of fun, and when I say like it's a rom-com, like it's genuinely like a rom-com. Like I was giggling the entire time. I also was laughing extra hard because I was thinking like myself in these positions, and I was like, this is so something that would happen to me. And I related a lot to Ansley in more than one way, and I just so enjoyed it. The trope itself is friends to lovers, and I feel like Ruin the Friendship is the perfect explanation of what the book is. The song by Taylor Swift, if you've never heard of it. The most beautiful slow burn, friends to lovers, all the things. Oh my god, it was so cute, so wholesome, and so like well-rounded. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Definitely think you guys should go check it out whenever it comes out. It comes out August 4th. And yeah, congrats to Alissa, because I just saw her post where she was talking about how this was like such a dream. Like she grew up reading Cosmo, and to be published by Cosmo is such an honor, and so that's so exciting. So happy for her. I can't believe I read another book, but I got sucked in when I was walking last night, and it was so good that I wanted to finish it. So it was a nice short little read too. It was only 300 pages. So yeah, very digestible. Anywho, I feel like it was so well-rounded and so relatable, and it really felt like a 2000s rom-com, which I love so much. Anywho, okay, I'm gonna go now. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Lighting, not good. Quality, not good. Me? I'm here though, and we're using the mini mic. Okay, I just found out that it has a little magnetic, so I can put it like literally anywhere. How slay. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna be so honest. This is the first time in a week that I just like haven't really felt like reading. It's probably because I've read what, 1, 2, 3, like 4 books in the past week. So anywho, but we must keep on, and this story's too good. I think my goal is gonna be to get to part 3, but I'm trying to see like how much part 3 is. Like the format of this book, the favorites, because they have like the interviews in between the chapters. Oh wait, I think that might be it. Part 3 is like really short. Oh, it's literally 40 pages. Oh, I don't know, maybe I'll read part 3 or part 2 and then pick another book. I do want to start trying to get through my physical books. I'm thinking I might pick up Home Before Dark, because I've been in my thriller era again, which is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna stop blubbering and just get to reading. So 45 minutes, let's go. Hi divas, I did in fact make it to part 3. So I'm at like 150-ish. Yeah, 150. And I'm probably gonna read some more when I get in bed and like relax, because I really would like to finish this within the next like few days. And I know if I keep reading right now, I'll not be able to put it down, and I'm really hungry and I need to eat some dinner. So gotta do that. But that's basically it for this video. The 75 book challenge has been so fun. I actually am enjoying it, and yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to start it, and I am posting every day shorts, like TikToks and stuff, so be sure to go check those out. And I think that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Love you guys so much. Mwah.